regular people were superheroes and had superhero qualities, what would yours be? I'm Ami G, and my son told me one time that if I were a superhero, I would be called Dates the Obvious Woman. Because I'll pass someone in the street and I'll say, wow, I can't help but notice that you look really beautiful. Your outfit is all matching and you look all put together and you look glowing and like you really are confident in your moment walking through life right now. Being States the Obvious Woman also can be problematic because sometimes I don't have a filter and I just say what I see. And sometimes it's not appropriate. Or sometimes it's so obvious that I think this person knows exactly what I'm talking about and they don't. And I'm the first one to tell them that they have a bald spot on the back of their head because I'm on the stairs above them, walking behind them, and I'm looking down and I go, oh, you have a bald spot on the back of your head, huh? And they go, what? I have a bald spot? Oh my God. Or they have very flamboyant kind of ways. And I say, well, because you have those flamboyant kind of ways. And he says, I do? And then sometimes it can be really harmful. For instance, I was making a Facebook friend and then I saw her in person and we were both really excited. Like we kind of fell in love with our friendship over Facebook. And when we saw each other in person, we just were like, oh, the real thing. We gave each other a big hug and it was so warm and we already felt bonded. Facebook has an advantage in that way, can be really great for that. And then I looked at her and I said, oh, you have kind of a lazy eye thing. I didn't notice that. And she went, oh, and she was really self-conscious about it. And she just like physically backed away from me and backed out of the store and left, like in a hurry, like I just punched her. And we followed through a little bit about it on Facebook, private message back and forth. And she basically said, you don't have a right to say things like that. You need to be invited. Like she said, I need to be the one to say something about my lazy eye or about how I'm sensitive about certain things, about my looks, if that comes up in our conversation. Being honest and truthful is my way, but I don't have a right to initiate what I see. Other people, they say to me, it's refreshing to know that you say what's on your mind because I never have to wonder, what does Ami think about me? More sensitive to people's needs than I was when someone tells me, you just stepped on my toes, dude. Be careful where you step. Or when someone says, I'm the person that wants you to say things to me, I'm still going to be sensitive to, I'm going to be more sensitive to saying it in a way that I hope is not harmful. I don't want to cause anyone harm. It's just part of who I am, that I don't have much of a filter. I am States the Obvious Woman without a whole lot of filter. So I am what I am, but I can learn from what parts of myself or how I come across that I can tweak, I can work with, and be more sensitive to how I affect other people. If you were a superhero, what's your title? What's your name? What are your qualities? How do they affect other people? Is it always helpful? Sometimes, does it need to be reined in? Are there things that people give you feedback about, very honest feedback, that you're able to take in and do something with it? Share your superhero-ness with me on the comments. Thanks.